I think Japanese people have like a different weird Japanese, dating culture. For example, you have to confess your love before you become like a boyfriend, girlfriend. Kokuhaku, which is like you confess your love. It's like, will you marry me? Instead of saying that, will you be my girlfriend or will you be my boyfriend? That's something you say to your future partner. So today I'm gonna talk about Japanese dating culture and dating apps in Japan. So it's a really popular topic, I guess. Japanese people are a little bit shy, and the way we approach to the people could be way different from what you experience in your country. For example, dating app. People don't really trust on the internet, and people don't like to show their faces on the internet, and we are told off that it's really dangerous to show your face or show your information. It's always, but especially we have been educated by teachers about this dangerous or potential risk of being on the internet, and you might be kidnapped or you might be getting in trouble, crime. So most of the people don't really like to show their faces on the internet. When you look at the Line, which is like a messenger of the most famous messenger in Japan, and when we use the messenger, we don't really use for the profile photo. We don't use your photo. You don't use their profile. You don't use their face. Instead of that, we use like some scenery that you took on the mountain, or like some kind of trees, or like flowers, or anime that you watch, or whatever that is not your face. And we tend to use that. I use like, I don't put any profile picture at all on my Line profile. People, yo, I don't know why I say yo. If you're Japanese girls and you wanna, be talked by Japanese guys, you cannot encounter any kind of this situation. Even if you go to the bars, even if you go to a restaurant, you're not gonna be probably talked by a Japanese guy. It's not common. And Japanese bars and clubs are really like, it's kind of dangerous. We think like it's a dangerous thing and we cannot really go there. It's a adult thing and it's not for the children, Obviously it's not for children, but it's not for teenagers either. You feel like it's a really dangerous place. I don't know, somehow, but that's how we think. And people tend to offer many, like tons of money for just going to the clubs. And so I think that's the reason why. So definitely we don't have an opportunity to get the date from the internet or clubs or restaurants. So where do we meet people? Where do we meet? I just want to know about this as well. But normally people meet or find some relationship at school, like college or part-time job. That's it, I guess. It's not usual that guys talk to the girls on the street. We cannot see that thing very often. So if you're a guy and want to talk to the girls, I think you can do it, but I don't know, it's not really usual. So you might be looked as a little bit weird, but I think it's gonna be alright, I guess. It's not just what Japanese guys don't. And if you're a girl, probably you have to move, you have to talk to the guys in order to start a little conversation, because we're very shy. We don't really talk to the people, but in general, So probably one of the reasons why we have so much aging society and decline of the birth rate could be our shyness. I don't know. People were more likely to be single than any other ages so far, and I think that should be somewhat fixed. I don't know. I'm not responsible for the Japan's population, so I'm not gonna say anything about this, but I think it's more enjoyable if you have more open mindset or like more interactive culture. It's one of the reasons that why we're so shy about this relationship is because of language, I guess. Because when we talk to hi to the strangers, it's gonna be a little bit awkward. We would say konnichiwa. Yeah, konnichiwa is like really natural to me. But konnichiwa is like, hello, madam, how are you doing? You know, sounds like that. And it's really, really, really formal. And there's no like hi. It would be like yo, you know, yo, just yo in English. And in Japanese you can say yo, but it's gonna be quite rude to the people. So you won't say yo, but just gonna say konnichiwa. So it's not a good language to start the conversation. I think that's one of the thing that I don't like about speaking in Japanese. You know, you kind of have the barrier. At first, you have to talk in a formal way. It's keigo. It's called keigo. You know, to be respectful. I really feel like being able to speak English allows me to be able to express more my feelings and more natural to the people. And speaking Japanese can definitely make some first barrier between people. So, but don't be despaired, don't be sad, don't be pessimistic about, you know, making Japanese boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, in Japan. My advice for you could be just go out and talk to the real people, meet real people. And when you use a dating app in Japan, just try to be nice, you know, don't be so aggressive. We're conservative relatively, so just try to be nice. But yeah, I hope this video is gonna be helpful. I don't know. Yeah.